oh, your German is really, really nice. You've been here for just 6 years. Yada, yada, yeah. Hi loves, and welcome to another video on the channel. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, welcome. My name is Amara Ozor. I am a Nigerian who lives and studies in Germany. I make content about my life in Germany. I give out study tips, I do vlogs, I do all that good stuff. Welcome, and I hope you do subscribe and join the family. Today we shall be talking about the Germans, or how their lives, or how living in Germany for the past 6 years has impacted my own life, ways that I see myself gradually turning into a German. If you are interested, please do not click out, and without much further ado, let's get this video started. No one really prepares you for the life abroad. I've been living in Germany for the past 6 years, and coming to Germany was a conscious decision of mine, my family and I, because I already have my aunt here, so she suggested that I come study here. All the background about how I came to Germany and my studies and everything, I shall link them below or somewhere above here, so please watch those videos so you kind of get like a background of, you know, my life in Germany, because I talk about that a lot. So let's go into this video. I don't want this video to be a very long one, so the first thing that I'm gonna say, or how I see myself gradually turning into a German, is the language. Yeah, the language is something that I have so much pride in, and something that I can beat my chest, you know, and be like, I did a very good job learning the German language, because I actually had to. I had to study with it, I had to take examinations with it, so there were no two ways about it. I just had to sit down and study the language, and I can say I am proud of myself of how far I have come in the German language. It's not my language, so yeah, every time that I speak the language, I hear people say things such as, oh, your German is really, really nice, you've been here for just 6 years, yada yada. Yeah, the point I'm about to say today is that becoming a true German means catching yourself once in a while using the word doch or genau. Like in anything, every sentence you make, no matter the language. When I'm speaking English, or when I'm speaking my native language, which is Igbo, with my family, I catch myself sometimes using the word genau. And genau is just like a word you use for validation, or to lay emphasis, you know. Genau is a word you use for reassurance or for validation when you're speaking with someone and they make a sentence or they make a statement or a fact and you just want to validate it. You simply say genau, you know, like exactly, literally, that's what genau means, exactly, you know. Or also the word doch. The word doch is like, it's also like for validation and for reassurance, but the thing is that it's very common in the German vocabulary that people say it often, and becoming a true German means that you say these two words no matter or whatever language you are speaking. So when I'm speaking Igbo or English, I occasionally catch myself saying the word genau or doch, you know, but then I kind of, you know, correct myself immediately and not get carried away. The second thing that I do is actually something that I've always found funny until I started doing it like unconsciously. You wake up in the early morning and the first thing you're doing is opening the window. Germans are so huge. They are so huge, and opening the windows, letting the fresh air in. In German we call it luften. So Germans, they like to open the window to just let fresh air in, because sometimes it could get sticky, you know. So you open all the windows. There's something we call Stoßluften, and that is like opening all the windows for like 15 minutes, then you close them back up. In my country, we don't close windows. We don't close windows, so it's always open except at night. Even most times you don't even close them at night, because we have like these metal bars at the windows, so you know, just for protection against burglary and all that. So the concept of consciously going to open your windows to let fresh air come in was not something that I grew up with. And when I came to Germany, it would be freezing cold and people would be like, "Ja, musst du luften." I'm like, can we please get the window shut? I didn't understand it, and it was funny, it was annoying, because there are people who would kind of go over and above with it and then leave the windows open for a very long time, and I am always the first person to go and close the window. But now at home, when I wake up, I make sure that all the windows are open at least for some minutes, especially during the winter period, just to get fresh air in before you close them. Another thing that I have unconsciously been doing is not wishing people happy birthdays very early. You meet someone and they're like, oh, I have my birthday tomorrow or next week. You do not rush and tell the person happy birthday, because the Germans believe that it brings bad luck, and they are so quick to correct you when you do that, you know. So I unconsciously now do that. And so whenever someone is like, this is my birthday, I'm like, oh, how nice, and then wait for the particular birthday, the exact birthday, to congratulate the person, to wish the person happy birthday. They do not like it at all. So please, if you're coming to Germany, do not wish people happy birthday if it is not on their actual birthday. They don't do that. Just stop it. It is now something that I have, you know, incorporated into my own culture and manners. I don't wish people happy birthday except it's on their actual birthday. Another thing that no one told me was gonna happen to me was having an insane collection of recycle bags. Here in Germany, they are huge on recycling, they are huge on the nature and all that stuff. So they gather all these reusable bags. I have a ridiculous amount of reusable bags in my kitchen, and I always have one in my bag, because whenever you're outside, you might enter the store to go grab something. So instead of going to buy the plastic bags or the paper bags, you already have your reusable bag. You just bring them out and pack all your stuff. And these bags are usually made of cotton or very durable plastic. It just means that you can reuse them all over again until they are tired. Germans are very huge on that, and I see myself also doing it, you know. I always have a reusable bag inside my bag, because it can be quite annoying every time you go shopping. You're buying the plastic bags for 15 cents, for 20 cents, and all that, you know. It just doesn't make sense. You could just buy the reusable bags, and they sell from anything above 75 cents, so you could get them. They come in different sizes, shapes, colors, designs. So yeah, I collect recycled shopping bags. Yeah, I have them. Everyone in German does. Now sticking to recycling, yeah, another point that I will make is the plastic bottles. My goodness, I collect my plastic bottles. When you go to buy your drinks, your water, your juice and all that, you pay a deposit on those bottles, on those plastic bottles, or even the normal bottle. You pay deposit on them. So whenever you bring them back, we have like this machines here in Germany that you go and put the bottles in, and it gives you back like a receipt, which you take to the cashier, and the cashier now gives you your money. I'm not sure, but I feel like the deposit on each bottle is 25 cents. So for every bottle you're throwing away in Germany, that's your 25 cents you're saying goodbye to. So people do collect them. After I am done drinking my water, I don't throw my bottle away. I don't throw it away, because that's my money, you know. And I feel like it's a very, very good thing. It helps the nature, it helps the world. I just love that they are so huge on recycling. So when you are coming to Germany, or if you are coming to Germany, or you live in Germany, you will definitely at some point see yourself gathering plastic bottles like a mad person, but it's all for a good cause. So another point is not having problem waiting for the green light. It is so huge here to wait for the green light. You can't just cross the road like that. Germans are so huge on that, especially when there's like a child beside you. You are bound by the law. I mean, okay, yeah, you are bound by the law, but it's not as if someone will come and beat you up or something. But you could be caught and you could be penalized if you're seen crossing the road while the light is still red or yellow. So you have to wait for the green lights. You get it? You have to wait for the green light. And when I came, I found it kind of annoying because I want to get to my train, you know. But right now, I really do not have any problem doing that. Now, when I see someone crossing when the light is red, I kind of give that person this stare like, are you normal? Are you okay? You know, so I really do not have any problem waiting for the green light right now, and that is such a German thing to do, honestly. Another point is getting ready and being super fast at the counter. When you are at the grocery store or any store buying anything and it's your turn at the counter, you have to be very fast. Honestly, you have to already get your bag ready, get your wallet ready to pay, get your cart ready, because the cashiers, they could be very, very fast. You just see them throwing stuffs at you, especially at the grocery store. So they really do not have your time, and they are super fast. They work super, super fast. I do not know if they train them on that, but they are so fast, and they're always like just throwing the stuff, you know. So you have to be ready to catch them and immediately pay. No one has the time to wait for you to start fumbling inside your bag, looking for your card or your cash or your coins. You have to have everything ready. And it is now something that I do. Even before it is my turn, my wallet is already out. My stuff are already on those moving bands. My cart is cleared. There's enough room. I already know how I want to stack everything so that I do not waste time, because people could be grumpy. You start hearing people behind you and they'll literally be grumpy to your face. Also, the cashier, she doesn't even have your time. Honestly, she's just throwing the stuff. While you're still on your third item, getting into your cart, she's already telling you the amount and you have to pay immediately. So you really have to be fast, okay? It's something that I've seen, witnessed, and I do. So yeah, a very important point will be knowing the time when you are supposed to make noise, especially when it comes to like playing music or leaving your TV on for at a very, very loud volume. Germans are quite sensitive to noise, especially when it's their right, when it's late at night. I think anytime above 10, you are literally not allowed to play music at the highest volume, put on your TV at the highest volume. It could be such a huge stuff, you know. They could come knocking at your door asking you to please turn down the volume of whatever it is you have playing. Worst case scenario, the police might be the one knocking at your door, you know. So I know this and I respect myself. Once it's like 10 o'clock or something, I reduce my volume, you know, of whatever it is that I am watching. And I am someone who loves music, like when it's playing on the highest volume with the right bass and sound and everything. So it's quite annoying. But I wouldn't like someone also disturbing me. Maybe if I have an early morning the next day, I also appreciate it when no one is playing when no one is playing music at the highest volume. So I also try to, like, you know, respect them, respect myself, you know. Just do to your neighbor as you would do unto you. Is that something? I don't know. Do people say that? Or do unto your neighbors as you would love them to do unto you. There, I think that was better. Yeah. So I try to respect myself and, you know, just turn down the volume of anything that I am doing. The last but not the least is seeing myself every weekend or every tiny holiday I get, wanting to escape, wanting to go to somewhere. It's such a German thing to always be like, okay, let's go to this place this weekend, let's travel to this place this weekend. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or anything big. A German could literally drive to the next city to have these 2 days off, to relax and recharge, and then come back for the work. So it's very huge here in Germany, people wanting to escape and go to places, especially because of the weather. Because when it's winter, it is winter. It is like really, really winter. And then when it's summer, it's a summer. Like the sun is blazing and everything. So, and it's also something that I find myself doing right now. Every weekend that I am free, every time that I am free, I see myself, where can I go? Although sometimes I end up not going anywhere because I could be such a homebody sometimes, you know. but that feeling is always there, wanting to escape, wanting to go to somewhere. Nothing too fancy, like I said, you know, just move. Like, this movement is very, very important. So guys, that's the end of this video. I really wanted it to be short. I of course have so many other things that I could talk about my life in Germany and how living in Germany has impacted my life and my future going forward. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Then I shall give you guys a part 2. If you live in Germany, do let me know in the comment section how living in Germany has impacted your life, things you've noticed yourself doing, and how it has kind of changed your day-to-day activities and all that. Please, if you have not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to also check out my other videos. I shall see you in my next video. Bye guys.